Chapter 4, Sand, Sun, Strife. The day after the first day of the season. You and Alexis are in hair and makeup, telling Kiana, Fatima, and Ren what happened at the rodeo bar. The next thing we knew, Parker went flying across the room, and Vince was right by the controls. You think he caused the accident? He obviously did. That bastard. Vince isn't what I call considerate. I spent a full hour yesterday making sure each of his curls were no more than a quarter's width diameter. And when I was done, he literally ran a comb through his hair and undid all my work. Seems like Vince has been unpleasant with just about everyone on set. This goes beyond unpleasant. Parker could have been seriously hurt. What I don't get is why Parker didn't call Vince out. They backed him up. So sick of him turning the other cheek. Maybe he just wants to take the high road. And while he does that, Vince will keep drawing him around like a rag doll. Literally. That guy needs to be taught a lesson. Until he gets one, he's just gonna keep treating us like keep treating us all like doormats. I hear you. So let's take him down together. Boys don't respond to a show of force, and I plan to force his ass right into the jury house. Now that's what I'm talking about. Chase, that may not be the smartest move. Aren't you Vince's player? Oh, yeah. I can help. I have my share of bad teammates, and I'm talking awful, manipulative teammates that let you walk into an ambush. Attacks come from all sides, suppose nowhere to be found. You crave for help into your headset, but no one hears your plea. Focus, Kiana. It's real life, not lookout. Right, sorry. My advice? Focus on how much you want to win, not how much you hate Vince. Your fate is tied to this, so you need to get along somehow. Makes sense. And who knows? Maybe I can be a good influence on Vince. Show him what real teamwork is supposed to look like. If you ask me, you should have win $500,000. I don't think I read that number right. If you ask me, you should have win $500,000, not to reprogram Vince. I was like, that is not 5,000. Or 500,000. That's 500. What did I say? I don't know what I said the first time. But I know I felt wrong. 500,000. Is that what I said? But I don't know if I said that or 5,000. I don't fucking know. I'm not good at numbers. Or memories. Oh, hon. Vince is in the world of frown lines. Why don't I trade you up with a new outfit with him? Or whichever mind. But like this one. This is the first challenge on the beach, so you need to wear something that sizzles. And that's just a thing. You never put me down, Fatima. Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Fuck you. So, your outfit's beautiful, Fatima, but I think I'll go with this instead. You snap, crackle, and pop all on your own. Good luck. Ren shoots you a thumbs up, then takes a look at their watch. Shoo, I'm late. You all need to be down at the beach at 5, okay? Before you can respond, Ren dashes out the door. Fatima sighs. That's right. Let's shower then. I seriously need a break. You and the others arrive at the beach and find Ren standing beside Carson with a parasol, shielding him from the midday sun. I didn't pay for it because it's just shorts and an open shirt. We're going on the beach. We're a guy. Do you really need a shirt? No. Also, we're not gonna have that outfit for that long. There's nothing wrong with the shorts. The shorts look fine. Okay, look, it's fine. The green shorts look fine. Also, the shirt and shorts to pay for uninspiring. Someone remind me to give this intern a raise. Just doing your ass, sir. Hang on. This is what you rushed off for? Carson claps Ren on the back, sends them out of the shot as the cameras begin filming. Welcome, friends. I see you're all ready for a fun and fabulous day at the beach. Selena catches your eye and winks. Lay honors, Carson. Some of us are eager to get on the challenge. To get this challenge. That's what I hear. This week, you and your partner will be tasked with building a sandcastle befitting of an all-star. In order to win my vote, your sandcastle must be sturdy. Second, it must be beautiful. And last but not least, I'll be monitoring how well you work with your partner. Nothing's more inspiring than a harmonious creative vision. Are there any questions? Of course, then, how soon can we start? I've been dying for a challenge like this one, so prepare to be amazed. I'm right there with you, Chase. It's not often we get to flex our creative muscles. I never prepared for the chance to demonstrate my eye for design, or my impeccable taste. Honestly, Chase, it's something as childish as sandcastles gets you excited. They respect a lot. Don't listen to him. We'll have to let our inner children out once in a while. Carson clears his throat. He gets everyone's attention at once more. Now, does everyone understand the challenge? Carson, let's just go on already. I'm loving the enthusiasm. Take your places, everyone. The challenge is about to begin. I have a mic clipped to my blanket, so it's wrapped on my leg with the mic right in my face. I'm trying not to move, like at all. My back hurts. The other contestants move into pairs. As Parker passes you, he gives you an encouraging smile. Good luck, Chase. Though I hope you won't need it. His cage flickers over to Vince. I'll be fine, Parker. Thanks. Vince leads you across the beach, away from the others. He turns his back to the cameras, keeps his voice low, so the mice can't pick it up. We're built here. A classic medieval castle will do. You get started on the base, and hang on. Shouldn't we be playing this together? Don't be difficult, Chase. I'm not going to waste time debating half-baked ideas. Difficult? Who do you think you're talking to right now? Honestly, someone who slowed me down. It was someone who cost me my victory. You're such a... Chase, come here a sec. You bypass the rest of your retort and march over to Jen. Jen, I'm gonna kill Vince. He's acting like I'm the burden in this partnership. Me. I'm this close to letting him have it. Can't do that, Chase. You risk the cameras catching every word, and the editors would make you look unhinged. So what am I supposed to do? Call back to him and play nice? Honestly, yes. And I hate to say it, but I think this could be a good opportunity for you. If you get Vince to let his guard down, maybe you can get him talking about his strategy for this season. And if that happens, you'll be able to see his weakness that much easier and figure out how to exploit him. Know your enemy, huh? I didn't know you were this cutthroat, Jen. Well, you're dealing with tough competition, Chase. Besides, your sandcastle will look better if you work together. Now's your chance to get the inside scoop on Vince's plans to learn and earn a boost in this week's challenge. You'll also learn some info that will help you later in the season. I'm unclipping the mic real quick. Whew! I just want to sit up. Whew! I like the shorts though. Okay. Clipping bike to my shirt. Yes, I'm explaining everything I'm doing. It's like not making noise. Just letting you know. You're right, Jen. Now might be my only chance to get in with Vince. He's gonna help me win this challenge. Even if it costs him the grand prize. That's what I like to hear. Now get back there before he suspects you of anything. Now get back out there before he suspects you of anything. You put on your best cheery grin and head back to Vince. He looks up at you in surprise. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna work together. Nicely. And we're gonna make the best damn sandcastle this beach has ever seen. You gesture to the pile of sand Vince has scattered. What's this? Well, I was going to put the tower here. There? Really? And that's what everyone else is going to do. I thought you wanted to get us apart from the family. Fuck you. I thought you wanted us to set us... One more time. Bitch. I thought you wanted to set us apart from the front runners. Set us apart as the front runners. Of course I do. Then prove it. You build an elegant sandcastle. Picture a spiral staircase wrapping around a dramatic spire. Nobody else is gonna take a risk like that. And between the two of us, I think we can pull it off. Chase pauses, looking at you thoughtfully. Okay, then let's get started. You quickly get to work on the sandcastle, but soon an awkward silence settles over both of you. As you form part of the castle's walls, a joyful voice from across the beach draws your attention. What if we did the magic Funland Castle? Good idea. Barry Carson really did nostalgia. You glance over at Parker and Lexus and feel a pang of envy when you see how much fun they're having. Personally, I had to go all out on the defenses. Watchtowers, moats, crocodiles, you name it. Invaders would think twice about trying anything. Now I'm just picturing a million little cartons stacking your castle with microphones and pocket squares. I wish Vince and I could work together as well as they do. On the other side of the beach, Slater's hunched over what looks to be a sand pyramid. Eden hovers nearby. Not that I'm dying to get sand on my fingernails, but are you sure I can't help anything? Nah, I got it. I know Zach gotta build this so it stands up to a big wave. But we wanna get something to fill it up. Next to them, Yvette works furiously on the castle's staircase, huffing as she flings sand around. There's no time to waste, B. Mama's got a big one bacon. But while you're doing that, I'm gonna go grab some more water. It would appear that you'd rather be anywhere else right now. It's not that. I just wish we could clear the air and not like real partners for a chance. And how do you propose we do that? By getting to know each other. If you're going to be an effective team, you need to open up to me. So tell me about yourself. What makes you happy, I guess. Are you suggesting I'm a currently unhappy person? Maybe. I don't think I've ever seen one genuine smile out of you. Ben shrugs, then looks off into the distance, and at the moment, he nods. That what makes me happy. It's the key to success, stability, self-assurance. And when you have all three, what more do you need? Aside from a good wine, of course. Huh. You didn't mention anything about family, no friends. I suppose that may seem odd to you, but I'll let you in on a secret. You can never rely on other people to bring you happiness. All I will do is hold you back. I guess I never thought of it that way. Vince chuckles. And you are taking out the big bad Vince you were worried about. It's always better to check for yourself if the rumors are true, especially if the rumors were started by jealous, bitter people. See, if when you say things like that, it makes me believe the rumors. I'm not being nice, Chase. Just truthful, so people can't stand being beaten. I don't get you. Why are you tired of being fake all the time? You don't miss words, do you? I don't see a point in being around the bush, but it seems exhausting to keep up your charming gentleman act. Wouldn't it be easier just to be real with everyone? It seems to me what you call fake, I call strategic. I suppose I could hurl insults and carry on about how much better I am than the others. What are you scared of? It would... What? Are you scared it would ruin your chances? I know you're not naive, Chance. I changed the name from Chance to Chase, and I still am saying Chance. Hello. And you're not naive, Chase. Reputation is everything in this game. I mean, really, it's the biggest mistake you can make. Very importantly, gets back to work. Turn this back to you. Sign. You got a bucket and head to the shoreline to get more water. Past Kiana and Ronan, who are struggling to find their footing. Must pay homage to the Wataran. Here's a temple that once prayed in from dawn till dusk during a month-long solstice pilgrimage. Okay, we're ready to start formation before we can do any of the designs you're talking about. But nothing, young one. Cousin will be possibly flabbergasted when he takes a closer look at our creation. Young one? You're not a wizard giving me a quest, Ronan. I'm your partner. Listen to me. We won't make it to the judging at this rate. Maybe I can assist you. Kiana? I have time. You return to find Eden, nervously smiling at Kiana. Not that I say you needed help, obviously, but there'll be no help in other opposing teams, I'm afraid. It's against the rules. but not against the rules to grab some drinks together after John Traps. That's not a bad idea. Is not? And you should totally ask Kiana out. He looks at Eden hopefully, but Eden shrinks back, looking at you for help. You two will look good together. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure she's interested. You think so? Not that young love doesn't exaggerate the senses, but I do think it's time to get back to business. Sorry, I'll go now. Eden waves at Kiana. Then she's about to Slater. Crazy kids. We return to Vince. He takes a bucket of water from you with a nod. Thanks, this will help. He quickly forms a pile of sand into another tower, motioning for you to assist him. As you make quick work of the details, Vince clears his throat. Chase, I get that you have some problems with my tactics, but I have to explain where I'm coming from. I'm sure, fuck you, I'm all about the mind games. Sure, you can best your opponents through brute force, but it's far more effective to conquer their confidence. It's human nature to zero in on others' weaknesses, and to strike when the moment's right. May think it's cool, but that's the game. You're really working overtime to convince me that you're a good guy. Of course I am. You said it yourself. We need to be a proper team. And I can't do that without someone who doesn't understand. He brushes his hair out of his face, thinking hard. Let's be real for a second, Chase. You told the audience time and time again. That's not what he said. You told the audience time and again that you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. That you'd stop at nothing to get what you want. Well, sure. Everyone loves a villain. But it's not enough though, is it? You hold yourself back, but you know you have it in you to be a truly formidable competitor. Just as I am. I get that, I do. But what you're doing is far beyond what you're telling me. You're setting people down. Look at Parker. Do you have any idea how much you hurt him? How much you're still hurting him? I get that he was hurt. Better. He should have known better. If I stop and think about all the collateral damage my strategies might cause, I don't get it done. And true winners cannot hesitate. That's a cold outlook, friends. I don't think... Chase, what I do in this game is never personal. Nothing ever is on a show like this. We're all here for money, for fame. It should be prepared to deal with cutthroats. Parker wasn't, and that was his mistake. Well, at least you're being honest. Guess I'm happy about how you play the game, but I can appreciate that you aren't trying to sugarcoat the truth with me. Listen, I'm not gonna judge you on how you choose to play the game. And I think it's only fair that you show me the same courtesy. Just get back to the building sandcastle. Let his words wash over you. I'm glad we had this talk, Chase. But what I think you should do now is take a minute to consider the possibilities. And what possibilities would those be? A true partnership, for once. Think about it. If we can work together in front of the cameras, and will make us hot, the team to beat, will be golden. When you found, Vince rolls his eyes. He has a bucket and heads to the water, trying to call over his shoulder. You'll learn soon enough, Chance. You'll learn soon enough, Chase. I mean, your best shot making it to the finale. We'll see about that. You'll see Bianca and Yvette rushing from the water to the sandcastle, but their buckets abandoned. Yvette, the entire side collapsed. It didn't collapse. Look at it. Someone stomped on my sandcastle. You're trying to get a better look at their castle. Sure enough, one half of it has been reduced to a pile of sand. It's okay. We can still face this. 3, 2, 1. Please stop work on your castles. Everyone except for Yvette and Bianca decides to leave. That's as bad to admire their handiwork. You know, I think we did well for ourselves. Look over your sandcastle. Mind the fortress you built that towers above the rest. There's no way we outwin this one. Vince gives you a quick nod, then leads you by the pathway. You overhear Bianca doing her best to console Yvette. They're still coming back for this. I feel my babies. Don't say that. We don't know to trust and judging. Maybe we can explain ourselves. As Parker, Alexis, and Derek make their way over, Slater steps up next to you. He shoots you a friendly smile. So, how do you think you did in the challenge? Well, the only thing I know for sure is that I tried my best. Vince is that bad, huh? It'd be cool, Jace. I'm sure Carson will give you props for your trouble. He deserves more than that for having to put up with Vince. You just head off across the beach, park the ladies beside you. So, how's that bruise healing up? He adjusted at his ribs, where he fell when the bull drew him. You know me, I bounced back quickly. You look out over the array of sandcastles on the beach. Parker brushes his hand over yours. So about the challenge. What do you want? I didn't get a distraction to help you take your mind off of it. Sounds like you have a few ideas. I do, actually. If you come find me later, I'll be happy to share. I'll think about it. Congratulations, contestants. Now that the hard part is over, you can use this time as you wish. As for me, judgment awaits. He marches back over to the sandcastles, where Van and all the cameras. With all the cameras in tow. As you watch Carson whip out a tape measure, Jen approaches you. Hey, looks like that heart-to-heart with Vince went well. I don't know if it that way, but I do think I understand him a little better. It's interesting though. He talked a lot about teaming up, and about how we need to put our strengths at camera front and center. That tracks with what I know about him. He's all about his nice guy persona. Meanwhile, he's exposing everyone else's weakness for his own gain. Maybe we can turn that against him, force him to show his true self to the cameras, and prove to America how ineligible he really is. They don't have the upper hand. For now, I guess we just have to wait for the challenge results. It might take a while with Carson on the helm. I want to take a breather. It's a beautiful cove that I scouted from weeks ago. It's romantic and private. Maybe you can invite someone to enjoy a long time with you. That sounds very tempting. Sneak away from the film with one of the others and fine, fuck you. Sneak away from filming with one of the other others and heat things up in his exclusive sexy scene. I don't know what I just said. Stop playing. Stop. Just stop playing with me. You know who I'm gonna pick. Stop asking. You head over to Alexis, and she looks you up and down as you approach. Take me up my offer. You know what? Let's take a walk. I haven't seen near enough of you today. I'm more than happy to change that. Either way. You and Alexis make your way to a sandy cove, where two of you are completely alone. I don't think anyone's gonna find us out here. Good. Because I want that. Fuck you. Hold on. And clipped. Good. I don't want any interruptions. She wraps her arms around your waist and leans in for a slow, passionate kiss that leaves you breathless. Alexis is the first one to pull back, grinning teasingly. Come on. The real fun starts once we get wet. What? Alexis laughs at your expression, then runs into the ocean. Once she's up to her waist, she turns back to you. You coming in or not? You look eyes with Alexis as you deliberately step across the sand, your gaze never leaving her own. Swaying your hips to an imaginary rhythm, you walk slowly into the water, let Alexis admire you. Chase. Enjoying the view? Oh, I plan on enjoying a lot more than just a view. Alexis closes the gap between you in an instant, kissing you hard as the water buoys you up together. You feel the length of her pressed against you beneath the waves, skin against skin, both your feet just brushing the sandy floor. Alexis slides a hand down one of your hips. Her kisses growing more heated, her fingers trailing down to your thigh. The best part about being the only ones around. She kisses up the side of your neck, her teeth grazing your skin, and whispers in your ear. Is that we can do anything we want? Then don't stop now. Trust me, I plan on finishing when we started. Alexis takes you by the hand in some sort of rocky cove just off the beach. As you snatch more kisses from each other, she pushes you back against a smooth patch of stone, shows a hand up her stomach, across your chest with a grin, lean forward and whisper in Alex's ear. I'm all yours. You are ridiculously hot when you say things like that. You let Alexis gently guide you down onto a shelf of rock below the waterline. As soon as you're seated, she straddles you, flicking her wet hair out of her face. Slide a hand to her lower back, pulling her close for a kiss, just as she rolls her hips down against yours. Alexis, Les. She hushes you with another kiss. Voices low and hoarse, she rolls her hips again. No talk, just touch. You press your body against hers, the two of you losing yourselves in ecstasy as waves ripple out around you. Later, once you made your way back to shore, you lie together on the beach. Alexis rests her hand on your shoulder. I swam out to sea before, but never like this. Well, you're obviously missing the most important part of the experience. Me. Alexis rolls her eyes affectionately, but she doesn't argue. Can't believe it took us this long to get some real time away from the cameras. Last season was already crazy, but Carson in charge, everything's weirder than ever. No, everything feels totally off the rails. I had no idea what to expect when I wake up every morning. Cousin be all 6 of you are getting eliminated today, and at this point, it just be... Damn it. Cousin be all 6 of you are getting eliminated today, and at this point, I just be part for the course. No kidding. I'm laid down for bending the rules or mixing things up, but this is just chaos. Guess there's only one way to see how it all turns out. And look, well, we got another season together. Alexis shows off for a moment, tracing patterns in the sand with her fingers. I hope we can get what we want out of it, is all. You mean besides the grand prize? Yeah, even if none of us wins, we still got a chance to make something this season. Fuck you. We still got a chance to make this season mean something. Alexis, who knew you had such a sweet side? Who are you, and what did you do to real Alexis? Alexis half-heartedly flicks some sand at you, but she's grinning. I'm serious though. I don't want to play games this season. I want to keep things real. Maybe it's my time to shine a light on something good. So working at the details. Whatever happens, I can't do this without you, Chase. Alexis, remember when I told you how I felt about you last season? I think the exact words were, I love you. Yeah, well, that's still true. She leans over and kisses you on the cheek. Same here. It's amazing to spend this day on this beach silence. Before you head back. Yeah, I think I'm still agonizing over everyone's sandcastles. Honestly, it's probably writing an essay about them, but at least we got a chance to have some fun. This is a great idea. I know. Why do you think I'd write at you? You wink, she laughs. I'm glad you did. You bust the sand off each other, get dressed, then slowly you make your way back to the other contestants. Later, after much deliberation, Garson gathers all the contestants to announce the winner of the challenge. We have quite the array of castles on display here. You should all applaud yourselves for your creativity. But the question is, did your creative vision match up with your partners, or did you suffer from creative deficits? He clears his throat and approaches Slater and Eden's sand pyramid. This one looks strong enough, but fortunately for Slater and Eden, I find it rather Spartan when it comes to aesthetics. It's actually Egyptian, Mesopotamian inspired, my dude. And here, we have Yvette and Bianca's castle, with boots rather inventive, deconstructed look. Deconstructed my ass. Carson moves on, deeming Kiana and Roman's castle on focus and Alexis and Parker's too safe. Then he turns his attention elsewhere. Now this castle is a thing of beauty. Derek and Ivy, it looks... Sorry. Now this castle is a thing of beauty. Derek and Ivy, it looks just like the one at Magic Funland. Thanks, Carson. It's pretty stoked sharp my artistry. And finally, we have Vince and Chase's castle. Moment of truth. must say, the level of detail here is absolutely exquisite. Magical. It's like something out of the storybooks I loved as a kid. And so, I've been announced that Chase and Vince are winners of this challenge. Thanks, Garrison. This other partnership might just work after all. You don't really mean that, do you? No. Don't be jealous, Parker. I'm glad Chase is finally seeing the light. I love good enemies to allies storyline. Unfortunately, I must also announce the teams who came up short this week and landed themselves in the bottom 4. Kiana and Ronan. Blast. And Yvette, Bianca. I'm sorry, but you're all up for elimination this week. Absolutely the hell not. We only lost because somebody sabotaged our castle. She bounds on the other contestants, putting her hands on her hips. Now we gotta count very nicely to 3, and I expect that whoever's responsible will fess up. 1, 2... excuse me. Do you really count to 3 is gonna work with adults? Are you mocking me? This is cheating. This is serious business. Why would a known cheater care about that, huh? If it was you who knocked over our castle, wasn't it? What? Of course not. I was right there the whole time. I told him. I don't think she would have time to do this. The whole time she was away when she went to get water. You know what? I did see her about your castle earlier, Vet, just before it collapsed. How could you do that, Ivy? I know, right? It's so uncool. You're lying. He's lying. James signs up to her old tricks. Ivy's proven that she's not above sabotage, and it seems right for Riley. Sadly, there should be a full investigation into how she plays the game. First of all, how dare you? Second, your dependence on me because you're still out about last season. Oh, Ives, some advice? To be real and old you are. Yeah, Spirit's a more outrage. She's just pissed that she can't get away with this anymore. Omar just told me that we don't have footage of the incident, or non-incident. I can't punish anyone for something we can't prove. Those sure are a lot of words for saying nothing at all. Hang on, you're just gonna let me take the blame? Ooh, Carson's mad. I can only judge what I can see, and I still have my outro to film, so will you please settle down? Behind the cameras, Omar rolls his eyes. Pushing to Carson in 3, 2, 1. Thank you for a wonderful day on the beach, contestants. As Carson continues his monologue in his typical jaunty style, Alexis leans closer to you. Do you think you might be helping Ivy cheat again? You really couldn't have changed the subject any faster. I don't know. I'll keep my eye on them. Later, back at the mansion. Carson gathers you and your contestants in the living room. When the cameras are rolling, he presents you with the day chart. Settle the challenge winners. That'd be us. And here are the safe contestants who's going on the next group date. Which means that those of you in the bottom 4 will not be attending. You're kidding. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. If you can join us. If these sex parties aren't going, I don't want to go either. Imagine having fun with our beloved swimsuit model. The pandering is starting to get ridiculous. You're too sweet, Chase. But don't pass up the fun on my account. Please, let Chase ever really miss out on some screen time. Across the room, Cash Parker gives Vince an uneasy look. There's no need to be so glum, everyone. At least listen to what the rest of the card says. He pulls the card from your hands and clicks the stroke dramatically. Tomorrow, you embark on an undersea adventure full of stunning sights, amazing creatures, and lots of swimming. You're going snorkeling. Can't imagine anything better than the see. Right, Parker? Parker scowls, spins his shoes, a sharp grin his way. Just hope we don't get a repeat on the last date. You ever been back to the ocean for the next group date? Or the tension between you and Vince leave your dad in the water? Find out in the next episode of South Park.